No one has the right to your body. You don't know what your partner's doing behind closed doors. The absence of a no is not consent. You could do it all by yourself. What's good, angels? Welcome to episode 4 of my Double Lifers series. Things are starting to get spicy, so y'all better make sure you have liked, commented, and subscribed. And I am still sick, hence I still got the yeah, and the voice and the nasal, yeah, as y'all could tell. If you guys have not seen it already, please go check out my video on relationships. How have you not seen that video yet? Go check out that video first and then come back to this one. Yes, I'm giving you homework. That video is the full guide on everything relationships. Is this video going to make you feel awkward and uncomfortable? I don't know. I wish I had an answer for you. I don't know. I can't control your emotions. No one is here to judge you. And if they are, they're automatically blocked. Let's jump right into it, shall we? Ooh, why do I feel like I'm having to talk with my kids? So how do you know if you're ready for sex? Do you really have to wait until marriage to have sex? What is sex, by the way? Intercourse. This is not a funny matter. Stop it. I'm trying to have a serious conversation right now. Can you not? Can you please chill, bruh?
For real.
Okay. I just need to get the giggles out. I'm gonna try to talk closer to the camera and a little low because people be in here, cameras be here, and I don't want them being like, what is this girl talking about? I'm doing a little sex education class, nothing to worry about. Discussing sex openly and honestly is very important. You should never ever feel ashamed or embarrassed to talk about it. Remember, you always have the right to make your own choices about when and with whom you choose to have sex with. Just make sure you're always prioritizing your own self, your own well-being, and your safety. Sexuality is a beautiful part of life, and it's a beautiful part of who we are as individuals. Whether we identify as bisexual, straight, gay, pansexual, asexual, or any other orientation, there is no right or wrong way to experience sexuality. It's all about understanding and accepting yourself for who you are. Your body is a temple and it's very sacred, and a lot of people out here, they can become soul ties, but people out here really just do not care and just want to use you just so they can have something to do, just so they can have someone to, they really do not care about your feelings, about your body, and then you're left all sad because you were the little damsel, and I don't know if I said that right, but the little damsel in distress that was like, oh, someone likes me. Then they just throw you away as soon as they use you. I don't want that for you. So here's some key things to look out for when you're in a sexual relationship. Make sure there's always healthy communication at all times. You always feel that you can express yourself. You always feel safe to express yourself. When you feel secure and understood, you're more likely to express your desires, your preferences, your wants, your needs. Sex allows you to be vulnerable and to be authentic with each other because you are seeing every single thing. So you want to make sure you're doing this with someone that you trust. You share your emotions, your fears, your body, your sacred temple, your insecurities. Make sure your partner respects you, respects your boundaries, respects your values, respects your body, respects your needs, your wants, what you ask for, and values consent. Consent matters. Consent is everything, okay? Consent is everything. This goes for guys and girls because anything can happen. Anyone can be sexually abused. Whether you're a guy or you're a girl, anything can happen. The absence of a no is not consent. Just because someone didn't tell you no does not mean that they tell you yes. And if they're intoxicated, it's an automatically no. You cannot consent if you are intoxicated. Silence means that sometimes they're even too scared to tell you that they're scared. Read body language and never be afraid to say how you feel. I know for Jehovah's Witnesses, if you're a Jehovah's Witness or you're an ex-Jehovah's Witness watching this, you remember that story of Dinah? How it was Dinah's fault that she got You remember that? Because of who she hung out with and what she wore and all that, and she was a literal child. Don't listen to that BS. It's never your fault, and consent is always necessary. I can't stress this enough. Consent is everything. Regardless if you're just about to have intercourse in the middle of it, or you said you were gonna have it, but now you change your mind, it doesn't matter. Anytime you're allowed to say no and you're allowed to stop. Your body is your temple. Your body is sacred. No one has the right to your body. No one. Not your partner, not your spouse, not your boyfriend, not your girlfriend. No one has the right to your body, and you have the right to say no at any time, as many times as you need to say so. But you should really only have to say no once, and your partner gets it. If your partner doesn't get it, it's like, oh, come on, we're already in the middle of it. Why? You already got me. You don't want that type of partner. Red flag, red flag. Your partner should immediately see that if you're uncomfortable, immediately they're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. How can I help you? How can I make you feel safe? If they're forcing you, cut them off, cut them off. No, selfish ass, no. It's about respecting each other's boundaries and their bodies, and making sure that each person is comfortable and enthusiastic throughout the whole thing. Don't force consent. Don't be like, oh, well, I did this, so you owe me. You don't owe anyone sex. You don't owe anybody your body. I don't care what you did. I don't care what that person did for you. You don't owe anybody shit. Do you understand me? So don't ever for a minute think that you owe someone your body. Remember, consent is not just about saying yes or no. It's about having ongoing communication with your partner throughout the whole process, and checking in with your partner every step of the way. Hey babe, are you still okay? Are you okay? Always encourage your partner to communicate openly with you, whether you are a male or female. It don't matter. Whatever gender you identify as, ensure that not only you but your partner communicates openly, because sometimes they're just really nervous. They're really scared to see what you're gonna think. They're really scared to see how you're gonna feel, and sometimes they feel if they tell you something that you're gonna leave. And let me tell you something. If you are afraid that your partner is going to leave because you're not ready or you don't want to consent to something, they are not your partner. They are not meant for you. That is not a partner. That is a manipulator. Don't fall for it. Someone who loves you truly will never put you in that position. You want to make sure that you create a safe environment for your partner to feel safe enough to say how they really feel, and not just say what they think you want to hear or they think that you need in that moment. Does your partner want to do it? Get to know your own body through self-exploration. Understand your own pleasures, pleasure zones, preferences, and boundaries. And knowing this can enhance your sexual experiences and communication with your partner, and letting them know what you want, what you don't want, what you like, what you don't like, all of that. And you can have a better experience in the end. Use condoms, use condoms, use condoms, use condoms, use condoms. Girl, I don't care what birth control you are on, use condoms. Birth control is not going to protect you from an STD. Birth control is not going to protect you from an STI. And if you do happen to end up in a situation where you're about to have a one-night stand, just understand the consequences of your actions and at least use a condom. Please use a condom. Get tested for STDs regularly, especially if you're sexually active with multiple partners. No hate, no tea, no shade, no judgment over here. Just make sure you're getting tested, baby, okay? And especially if you engage in unprotected sex, please get tested regularly. Even if you're with the same partner, you don't know what your partner's doing behind closed doors. You don't know these people, especially if they're a situationship. These people be out here with 10 million people and then coming back to you, and you don't know what they're giving you. You may think, oh, I'm the only girl they're with, I'm the only guy they're with. No, you not. No, you ain't. No, they talking to other people, baby. They're giving you all of their nastiness, babe. So please get yourself tested. Get tested together, especially if y'all are in a relationship. Get tested together. This is just for the health of you and the health of your partners. It has nothing to do with trust, nothing. No, we're both getting tested, okay? How do you feel? Always ask yourself, how do I feel about this? Do I even want to do this, or am I just doing this because I feel forced to or my partner wants to? If you experience feelings of guilt, shame, discomfort, sadness, uncomfortability, you feel unsafe, take the time to process and address those feelings and ask yourself why. Respect your own boundaries and respect your partner's boundaries. It's okay to say no to sex. There's so many other ways you can be intimate with your partner that does not involve sex, especially if you want to wait till marriage. Do you have to wait till marriage? Absolutely not. Please know that you do not have to be married to have sex. You don't. Like, you can experiment and figure out what you want, what you like, what you don't like. Just know that with every single person you do have sex with, it will stay with you, because it's energy and it's something that's very personal. It's your body that you're sharing with. So make sure that you choose your partner partner wisely, because you never know who can be the father or the mother of your child. You never know what this person has. Get tested. Don't be naive. Listen to your gut. Trust your gut. Don't just do it because everyone else is doing it, your little friends are doing it. Just make sure you're doing it with the right person, with the right partner that you trust. Don't rush into this. Don't rush into it. Who cares if your friends are having and you don't? Being celibate is the best thing you can do for your body, because you are saving everything for yourself. You want to make sure you're choosing a partner that truly values your body, truly values who you are as a person. Don't just do it with eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Make sure you take care of you first, and you know what you want. You know your worth. You are your own person, and you are free to do what you want. I personally, I'm living with my partner before we get married, okay? You never know someone until you live with them. Okay, if you want me to go into how to actually have protected sex, all the ways that you can have protected sex, that's what we're gonna be talking about in the next video. All the ways you can have protected sex, how to be safe, how to be smart, how to be trusting, how to know if you can even trust them. All of that we're gonna talk about in the next video. If there's anything you take from this, consent is everything. Make sure you have consent before you do anything. Make sure you feel comfortable. Make sure you're constantly asking for consent, because some of your mamas didn't teach you nothing about consent, and I'm here to teach you. Until next time, stay safe and stay empowered. If you have anything you want me to talk about in the future video, you already know what you gotta do. You already know what you gotta do. Comment down below. Don't forget to drop a like, okay? Don't forget to like, comment, and join the gang. I'm still getting over my flu, if y'all care, but send me lots of get well wishes, because I want to get well soon. In the bed like. Be safe out there, kids.